Hello, what's the Redmen TV daily news action coming at you? Two stories I want to discuss today. The first is about England, so we'll have to get through that. And the second is some transfer news, which we'll hold on to the end because, you know, we like to build the suspense and keep it there. First thing, obviously, England played, apparently, and they're going to play again tonight. James Milner's going to captain the side, and apparently Daniel Sturridge is going to start as well. So, essentially what I'm saying is, it's time to clench your bum cheeks until we get through the other side and we find out whether Liverpool's players are fit or not. Interested to know people's thoughts on that in the comments below, particularly the Daniel Sturridge thing. We know the history with him in England. We know Liverpool's history with sending players off to England and getting them back crocked. From my era, Jamie Redknapp being the prime example of that, but obviously Daniel Sturridge has so many long-standing problems. Very interesting that he's back in there. Personally, I'm torn because I didn't watch the game, but everyone's been talking about how good England were with bringing Jamie Vardy on, with Harry Kane and stuff. And there is a little part of me that still wants Liverpool players to be the best they can be, because if they're going to get picked, I'd rather them be the best players in that team. And I want them to perform to the best of their abilities, but equally, Liverpool have got a very important run in now to the end of the season. I can't stand seeing our players getting injured again while on international duty. On the Milner thing, I think fully deserved to get a chance at wearing the captain's armband. So your thoughts again on that in the comments below. The transfer news of the day, we could talk about Gotze again, because apparently, and you know, the lads at the Anfield Wrap are tweeting about this, that a lot of the people on the Liverpool and the Northwest beat seem to be hearing rumours about the Gotze thing, and it's starting to add more and more credence to it. I don't want to talk too much about that because, again, there's nothing new on that. It just seems to be that the general gist seems to be that there is smoke because there's fire. But yeah, anyway, the player I want to discuss is Piotr Zielinski, currently on loan at Empoli from Udinese. Some very, very interesting quotes which prove that he's either lined up for a move to Liverpool in the summer, or he's mental. Just really mental, and is trying to engineer a move that may or may not happen, so he could be a proper fantasist. Anyway, he says some people may think it's only rumours, but I know something more about it. I work hard in Empoli so that in June I may have a chance for such a big transfer. He then goes on to say how good Phil Coutinho is, says you can shoot with both feet, which means he probably doesn't watch a great deal of Phil Coutinho, to be fair, and says that he's been doing his scouting on Jurgen Klopp. Blaszczowski that he used to play with, the Polish player he used to play with Klopp, he's been asking him about him and all this kind of stuff. It's all a bit weird. It's the kind of thing that you know you'd probably do in private, you wouldn't reveal to the world. It's a little bit stalkerish. He's saying, like, you know, I like that he hangs his undies out on the line every Wednesday afternoon, they smell great, you know, that kind of stuff leaves me a little bit concerned. But anyway, a little bit more on Zielinski. He's got 3 goals and 5 assists in 29 appearances this season. He's 21 years old. He's 1.77 metres tall, which is about 5'8", which means he's no giant. Last 2 seasons at Empoli on loan from Udinese, which is just so Serie A, it's untrue. He's got 13 caps and 3 goals for Poland as well. Says that he likes Coutinho, says that's the kind of style of player he is. Is that the kind of player you think Liverpool should be targeting? You know, it fits the mould. If he's, for a start, because he's Eastern European, and we seem to be all over the Eastern Europeans at the moment with the new coaching staff. Again, he feels like another example, kind of like Grujic, that he was probably on the radar of Klopp's team for a while. And if they think he can add something to us, then great. He's probably not going to cost a great deal of money. Do we need another one of those players in those kind of positions? You know, I think he's an attacking midfielder. We've got them by the bucket load already. If we're already bringing in Grujic, could potentially drive into that. If we're talking about Mario Gotze, you know, there's players there. There's Coutinho, there's Firmino, there's Lallana. You've got young players in there as well, your Shea Ojos and even your Jordan Ives, apparently. So no, interest to know, is that the kind of player you think Liverpool should be targeting? Yeah, we're going to be doing loads more on transfers. Obviously, it's heating up big time over in the transfer rumour generator. We're discussing that on the Red News Roundup this week, which is a free subscriber show if you start a 3-month trial. If it's not, you have to pay for it. But yeah, go and check it out on the redmentv.com. Give us your thoughts on Piotr Zielinski and England, because why not, in the comments below. Ta-ra. Absolutely thrilled to be in charge of Liverpool Football Club. Of course, I take my role as director of football incredibly seriously. Never been done before at this club, and I think we can bring an era of new success with my skills off the pitch and Chris's skills getting the best out of the players.